Apparently. I'm about to just drop Crucifix completely and run more instance. Honestly, yeah, that's what I'm going to do after this. I'm dropping Crucifix for more instance. Or I'll just drop in, not add anything else, because I don't like, for you to fully cover a room, you need at least two, no matter what. So, lucky the breaker's in here. It's light. Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? That's a sign. Question is, are you in this room or did you travel over here from somewhere? I feel like the temperature's too high though. Can you give me a sign? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. Was that the sign? I think that's the room. I could be very much wrong, but it's hard to tell. So I'm gonna get the EMF. Get the dots. Actually, put the dots back. In case it starts touching more stuff. Apparently this is the room. It's just very hot in here for some reason. Um,
Right here.
okay. And get fully lay down the salt. Okay, guys. Let me go get those 3 items. Okay, so I need a firelight, motion sensor, and a smudge. Just so I can hear it. And my candle fell on the floor. Pretty sure that's one down, yeah. And that's first game. That was easy. Yeah, I'm definitely removing crucifix off this setup.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Alright, chat. 3 fast food places. McDonald's, Wendy's, or Burger King. Which of them 3 are better? Yay, level 43. Holy cow, wait, how did I make that much money? Oh, anniversary event. Well, damn. Damn. I'm rich. Oh, hell yeah. Hold up, I gotta tell my brother this. Hold up, hold the
The equipment and
front
information
door.
with me before starting the investigation. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
That's crazy. I forgot. Hold up. I'm leaving because I forgot to move the crucifix.
Welcome back.
Also, I could upgrade. Okay, remove the crucifix. So that's like 30 gosh darn dollars. Incense are only 15, bro. And then real quick, let me go buy something with this money since I finally can spend it to good use. Give me the upgraded sound recorder. I feel better with that. Let's upgrade the sound recorder to level 2. So that way I don't have to use level 1 ever again. Unless I do it for a specific challenge, which I highly doubt. We're going to hop right into this one. This is a huge time for people to
Right.
play Phasmophobia, like peak.
Get set up before investigating.
Like
The
peak
ghost
time.
here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer
I just noticed I've never seen a cup on that table before. And that's new. And I keep getting lucky. $9.2. Look at that shadow right there. That is interesting. It's in here again? Can you give me a sign? Okay, whatever. Simcher in here before I go and get more stuff. 5.6. And it's raining. Moon. I stole the moon! Let's get the salt in place. I want to see how far this thing's travel in. I want to see if it will stalk me from all the way over here. Let's see how far it can go. That was not because of me, right? Okay, yeah, it wasn't. Maybe. Can you give me a sign? You in the hallway? No. Hmm. Okay, let me go get the other stuff then. It could be spirit box or as such. Dots. You'll never know. Could be any of these three as well. I noticed it's stuff, so it's a bit. I've been a bit sick this week, so I've been trying. That's probably why I've not been streaming that much. Even though last week I said I was going to start streaming more.
Behind.
Yeah, that thing's cursed. Got it. You can't be a wraith. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Where's my camera? That does not count. That's BS. Don't roll like that. It creeps me out. Is that writing? Yes, it's hard to see. Can you give me a sign? Guess not. Okay, let me go get the firelights and the or the firelight and the sound recorder. And then what else? Photo. Alright, I have no idea how this thing works. Hey, shut. No fingerprints. We can still be a mayor. Can you give me a sign? That is not a fun ghost. Okay then. I'ma just yoink this and head back to the truck and get out while I still can. Oh, no, thank you.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
What item just dropped in front of me? That is so much XP. Bro. Why is that so much? Excuse me. Holy cow. I can upgrade so much stuff with this money. And this XP is wonderful. I love this event. I
Alright,
love it
here.
so
Take a look at
much.
the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have summoned the dead.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. It's gonna give it to you. Gosh dang, it's in the garage, or basement, not the garage. We never get monkey paw. Do these have tarot cards? Hey, ghost, don't mess with my lights. Okay, I thought so, because I heard it throw something. I'm like, it just tossed something at me. What's my sanity at, just in case? Oh, it can't be. Never mind.
Here in the world.
It gets me every time. Oh, great. Okay, I can get the dots. Okay, dots it is. And then whatever I need to else get in there, I'll get in there. Okay, so I need a dot projector. What else do I need? Sound recorder and motion sensor. I love that little ghost that pops up. That's so cute. I just put it down. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can do it still with the thing. Ugh. Well, that's me. Holy moly. Come on. Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? God, yokai's are gosh darn deaf. Okay, I'm leaving. I did everything that needed to be done.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Yay, as if I needed more money. I'm skipping this. That is so much more money. I could buy a whole lot more upgrades now. Let's see here. Why is that so expensive? 10,000? Are they trying to rob me? 5,000. Bro. Like, bro. Alright. We can just switch it up. Let's do it here. That's crazy, though.
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
It is very crazy how expensive that is.
New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
I can light the campfire, yeah! Let's get some lights on here. Let's get some lights on in here. Let's get some lights on in here. I just saw something suspicious. Slenderman's still over here. It's Slenderman! Hmm. I'll say I thought I heard sync running. Where I go. Come on, guys. Really? Leaving all your shampoo bottles? Throw them in the trash. Always recycle, kids. Always recycle. Okay. I didn't see that earlier. I'll get that in just a minute. Temperature check. Wait, since when did that door open? I didn't even notice that was open. Did the ghost literally open it while I was, like, just looking there? I didn't see it open right in front of me, or... I'll never know. Unless the editor shows when I make a video out of this that it very much did. Lovely. Oh, that's a little rain. Almost. It just... So we got UV, EMF, O5. Can't be a June. It could very well be an Orgorio. I need to test for that. Can you leave the showers alone? Stop turning them on. Bye, Ghost. Bye, Ghost. It's testy if you're Orgorio. While that's doing that. Just in case it is Orgorio, it's like you just get a recording of it in dots. However, the fact that it did an event outside the room makes me believe that it's not a Oreo. Matter of fact, it's making me believe it's a Myling. This very well could be dots. But I feel like it's ghost writing. Just being very stubborn. You give me a sign? You give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? Well, this is a stubborn ass Onryo. There he goes. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this back off, and then I'm gonna grab this because I need to go take some medication. Where hunts. Really? You're a jerk. Yeah, stand by the campfire. That's probably how you died, loser. Whatever. Oh, there's 2 guys already. Holy cow. There's no way it's ghost orbs. Like, I don't think it's freaking ghost orbs. You turn on the light. I think it's just a very stubborn ghost. I'm going with Myling. I'm not going with Wario. Because that has to be a Myling. She's very stubborn. Not writing in the book like it's supposed to.
Welcome back.
Bro.
Got some jobs ready for you.
Then why did it never do its thing? I wait there for like, I don't even know how long. I want somebody to time how long I waited there. Just for it to do literally nothing. I just, real quick, I gotta see if my friend's coming over still. Oh, I'll try this again, but a different map.
Alright, we're here.
Check the equipment,
And prepare
just so.
accordingly before
Yeah, I hear this way too many times. I don't know who that was from. I got 2 different people. No. Okay, chat, this might be my last one. Unless I can convince my friend to play. But I don't think she will. Okay, where's the breaker? It's in the garage. Hmm? It's literally in this hallway. What was that? Hey, Ghost, what door was that you just touched? I don't know what door that was, but whatever it was. Temperature for a leave. 5.3. Okay, this might be the fastest game yet, depending on how it reacts to these three things. Do it again, you won't. See how it likes lights. Can't believe it's a child. Fingerprints. Wait, this could very much be a rape because how did it not trigger this salt pile right here then if it got to there? That's crazy. Yes, I know, Ghost. I see you.
Here in the
This can very much be a wraith. Can't be you. What does it need to be a wraith? EMF 05. What door did it just open? Can you give me a sign? You give me a sign. Give me a sign. This feels like a wraith. I'm going with my gut because my friend's almost over here anyways. So I do gotta hurry it up. But I swear, I'm not even gonna do the objectives. I just want to see if I'm right. Based off my knowledge alone, this feels like a rave. I knew it! I knew it! Because how else would it get over there? It literally teleported over there just to do the door move. I'm like, wait a minute. I knew that wasn't right. Oh man, I need to get up and stretch. I am gonna end the stream here. Thank y'all all who watched for watching, and probably get on later on or tomorrow. Not sure. I feel like this is not owned because it hasn't done that many events. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Please give me a sign. Give me. That's not what I meant by a sign, but alright. Give me a sign. Again, this does not feel like the twins. And there's a reason why I'm saying this. I'm gonna cross it off. I don't think it's the twins. My high bets right now is the Jin. Because, like, this thing has not done. As I was saying, this thing has not done much. Again, what was that massive lag spike? I'm going with Jin. I don't think this is an Oni. Because Onis barely do interactions. They do like 2 times more the event. However... Really? Okay. I just wasn't getting Oni vibes from that. But at least I narrowed it down to 2. So that's... learn that for next time. It's just I wasn't sure. That's fine. We'll do it again. One more.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a curse.
My eyes are dead.
Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it
Okay, 1 or 2 evidence only. Let's get to it. Let's try this again. I am glad that I am learning though, because like the last one, the one after this, I did learn. Like I was able to, you can only get 2 evidence, and I managed to get it down to 2 ghosts. That each could have been the right one. Because I was going back between Jin and Oni. Why has this thing not done many events? That worries me. Gotta love copyright strikes, right, chat? That is one big rip cage. Holy cow. Okay, so it could be in one of these rooms back here. Is that a basement ghost? Yes. That is fine. That is fine. Open that door more. In the book. Hello. I see you changed streams. I'm doing, just to give you a heads up, I'm doing 2 evidence only. Because I just hit level 50 today. And I always wanted to do them. I didn't get the last one, like the one, because I've only done 2 so far. This is my second one. I didn't get the first one, but the first one I got down to a 50-50 chance. And it was very close. I ran into a wall. Okay, what's the temperature then? Are you... No. Why? I could... What I eventually want to do is I do want to get my brother, because my brother used to play this game like way back in before they started adding all this other stuff. And I was hoping to get him to join and stream while we're playing together. You can hear me, right? I'm not... Okay. I thought so. Put the ball in the bowl. Give me a sign. Okay, it is freezing down here, so that's something. Stepped in the salt. No UV. Alright, check for that. Let me turn the light off. No spirit box, yes. I could, yes, but it's just that would be a hassle to do like every single time though, so it's not that. And plus, I have no issue doing single player on this is actually more harder with more people. So check the ghost orbs. Correction. The reason why he knows about me is because you got us both set up together in a game. And ever since, like, every Friday, we have done Phasmophobia game together, playthrough. I am very confident it's like, but it hasn't gone up here yet. I haven't got a single thing on this yet. Is this a shade that just doesn't want to do anything? Okay, let me go get two things. Yeah, and I'm glad for that because I have a fun time with them, and I'm fine with every Friday we both get together and play Phasmophobia. I'm fine with that. I enjoy that. I very much enjoy that. Wait, what? Let's see if he wants to join Phasmophobia.
Usually very helpful in chat. Thank you for helping out. Thanks for hanging out. If you are interested in some Phasmophobia content,
Can you do me a favor? Matter of fact, can you go when you set up the new stream? Can you go into that stream and tell him I am doing custom challenges real quick with only 2 evidence? Is that way he knows? So finally, the ghost went out of the room, but it did not leave any UV, which honestly, not surprised. Okay, thanks. Always, man, always. I don't think it's UV. I highly doubt. I am really certain this is a shade. Because this thing has not done anything down here, and the EMF has not went off like once. I haven't heard it go off once. So if I had to imagine, this is the easiest ghost so far I got on this, it has to be a shade. I'm going to go with that, because it is very hard for a shade to do anything in the basement because of the fact that they can't do anything while you're still in the room. It's like the one I got at the campfire place. And I was correct.
Job's ready for you.
I was correct. I was very much correct. I am glad I unlocked customs. Because customs is a good way to train your mind on what ghost is going to be what. And I can easily tell there that that was a shade, because it quite literally cannot do anything. Like, the basement is the most isolated place for the shade in that map. And I only need 1 evidence, matter of fact. I only got 1 evidence, matter of fact. I guess I might as well wait till he joins, I guess. Okay, I can wait. Do you want me to do some... Well, how about this? Okay, so since he's gonna take 45 minutes to get set up, which is fine, I am going to go do, like, probably 1 to 2 more, depending how fast he is. Let's do this one. I didn't even look at my objectives because I got a lame ghost. But let's go ahead and do this. There's no point in looking on the map because I disabled that on the custom to get me more points. So I just gotta pray that it's in. Yep, there it is. Okay. I gotta pray that the ghost... I did not mean to open that. I scared myself too. I think the place is still warming up. Unless that is his room. Wait, what? 7.5, 6.3, 5. Which room are you in? This one? Or are you in this one? 7.4, 8.1, 5. Okay, so it's just warming up now. So that means you are in this room. So let's look for ghost orbs, which there are none, it looks like. But it could be some on this side. So what I'm going to do is place the camera right here. Put the camera right there. I'm going to turn this hallway light on, so that way I lose less sanity over time. And I need to turn my phone on, go back into YouTube, so that way I can see if all this has made his new stream yet. So that way I see it. Based on behavior. It depends on behavior. For, let's say for last round, let's use the shade as a reference. Thanks. The last round, the reason why I knew it was a shade is because it physically could not do anything, because shades, how they work is they cannot do any activity. They can't even do a ghost event when you're inside of the room. They can't do anything. So what they'll do is they'll most likely try to travel out the room, then do an event to where you're not in the room. That's not right. My book is glitched. Okay. That was creepy. I never seen my book do that before. I should probably check my sanity, because if I get cursed as with the Moray with Spirit Box, I can easily tell if it's a Moray. So I'm at, what am I at? 97. I'm about to show you another mechanic, if it happens. For the Moroi, you can test to see, because Moroi will curse you as soon as you get Spirit Box with it. And what will happen is you'll lose sanity because of it. And you can easily tell. So, hi. That was not what I wanted. The Mimic is actually a godsend, because if you have already 2 evidence and you see ghost orbs, those are fake ghost orbs, so that way you know it's a Mimic. There are certain mechanics to each ghost. For instance, one ghost I particularly heavily learned against was the Goryo. The Goryo, it can't do any interactions outside of its own room. However, there is a however, it can still do events outside of its room. And I don't like how the ghost closed that. So, now I need to go get other stuff. I also have a fish fillet. Oh, that's a hot dog, kind of. Now, any other questions? Like, I will answer all the questions you want to ask, because I could most likely answer a lot of them. Ghost, can you not right now? It's not a good time, man. Hi, Ghost. Let's check for ghost orbs. Fun fact, you don't need the lights off to check for ghost orbs because it's still up here. It just might look harder for people. However, for me, it does not. And I have not seen it once, so I'm really highly doubt it's a mimic. Because I know for a fact it's not going to be a mimic because I haven't seen ghost orbs at all. I am curious to why this thing has done... It could possibly be a wraith. This would be a good example of a wraith. No, it can't be a wraith. Because it stepped over Salt. Wraith physically cannot disturb Salt. It's literally impossible for them to do it. Now, my question is this the room or is this the room? Because it looks like this is the room. Or is the kitchen the room? And I've been doing it in the wrong room the whole entire time. Also, since when did it turn off the light? I mean, yeah, once you play for, like... Keep in mind, I played this when I was just 12 years old. And I am 19 years old right now. So, like, that's a lot of years of playing this. Matter of fact, actually, might have been a bit younger, up to 11, but still, it's not the point. The point is, I have played this so much time, and for so long, that I quite literally have... I am just not scared of the ghost. No matter what the ghost does, I'm not scared of it. Now, if it just randomly kills me, like spawns on me like a wraith can do, then I might let out a little scream. I done it before. My friend Ada is kind of laughed at me for it, but anyways. I wouldn't blame her either. It kind of was funny. I just play it. Because, like, I can tell sometimes, if it's just an event, it's an event. It's not going to hurt you. Now, when it starts hunting, that's a different story. Also, I am very confident it's going to disturb this salt pile. My question is, what's the beef with the frickin' kitchen? Like, what is in here that it really wants to mess with? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also disabled, ghost items, so I can't get any cursed items, like, at all. Okay, that is something. That is promising. I like it when stuff is promising. Where? Is it up against the wall? Okay, EMF level 5. Okay. Where, though? In here? Right here. So it threw that spoon. So, could this still be a shade? It's hard to tell. My question is, how did it not disturb the salt if it went in there? Which is really making me second guess a lot of things. Okay, so this is a fun fact right here. Djinns cannot turn off Breaker, because their whole Breaker helps them in a way. So I can cross off Djinn safely. I was going to cross off Shade, but it's hard to tell if it's still a Shade or not. Mostly because I don't know if it traveled from the area into there and through the spoon. It's hard to tell. Now, I'm also going to cross off Oni, and there's a specific reason to this. Oni does, like, a crap ton of events. Like, I'm not even joking. You could have an Oni do, like, 4 events in just, like, a small amount of time. I'm also going to cross off the twins. After a while, but... it's you gotta just play it for a long time, dude. You won't get scared. In real life, I was never really scared of death itself, and this goes the same thing for, like, into video games as well. And that's probably why. Also, I should probably check see if Bloodless did another, because I have not checked if he did, real quick. I'm going to test for Gorio. These 3 I have to test for Hunt. You got some big balls. You're funny, man. You're funny. I'm going to see if it's a Goryo. The way you can test for a Goryo is Goryo is supposed to. I'm not gonna say is. It's supposed to. Because I have this happen where it's wrong. I'm like confused as ever. Goryo can run through dots while it's supposed to run through dots while you're not in the building. So you have to go to the truck and watch the camera to see if it will run right through the dots. And that's how you usually get dots. However, there is a however. I had one time where it did not do that, and I just got something. I don't know what I got. Oh, Disturb Salt. Oh, so you can take a video of Disturb Salt. Anyways, as I was saying, I had one time where it did walk up to me in dots when it's a Goryo in the house while I'm still in the house. I don't know if that was a bug, to say the least, or if that was intended. I just learned not to question it and just go with whatever I think. Because to me it made no sense. But, I do need to get sound recorded, which I'm going to hate this process. The unfortunate part, I do need it to hunt, so I won't take sanity meds, because I need it to tell a lot of different ghosts right now. Which salt did it disturb? This one? Give me a sign? Now, there's an easy way to also tell if it's shade, because if the shade just keeps doing stuff in these rooms and I can't tell it's a shade, I can go look at what my sanity is and see if it... Because shades can only hunt around 25% sanity. And also, they lie about one thing. The shade can kill you. I had it kill me plenty of times, so that's a lie. Do you have any nightmares yourself of this game? No. If anything, I'm more scared of FNAF animatronics like Foxy than this game. Matter of fact, I actually had a dream where I had my brain, for some reason, mixed together Withered Foxy from FNAF 2 with a Wendigo. But even so, in that dream, I was more curious of what it even was to being scared, even though it quite literally grabbed me by the throat, which was kind of, like, weird, but yeah, it's just weird. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's just weird, because I don't know how I felt about it. Now, can I get more EMFs? Because I only have one evidence. If I get a second one, it narrows it down even more. What's the temperature like? 7.7. Okay, so it still is in this room. I just haven't gotten anything interesting. Which is really making me think it's a shade. Well, let me go get a motion sensor real quick, because that can also help identify, because I can see exactly where it moved, and determine just based off of that what it is. I'm gonna put this in the kitchen, because for some reason, it really loves that kitchen for some reason. And then hopefully... Okay, so it might have just left, so if something gets thrown in there, it's a shade. You give me a sign? That was it entering back. Kind of? I mean, I can, if I wanted to. Okay, so that's a prime example of how it's not a mare, because mares cannot turn on lights. They despise doing it, matter of fact, by 10 times. I'm going to look around, and I'm not seeing ghost orbs, so whatever ghost... Okay, that got rid of Abake. That is good, and it got rid of Raiju. Now, I looked for Goryo, but I'm gonna look again. I need to get some videos on this. Like, really? You give me a sign? That's a sign. Good job, Ghost. Now I need another one. In here? No, it's back here. What? In here? In the kitchen again? What's wrong with the hand? What hand? Oh, it's down the hallway. Somehow it's too late. Okay, that's fine. What do you mean, what's wrong with the hand? What do you mean by that? Okay, now I'm a bit confused, because how did the temperature change so quickly? I don't know. I don't know. In here? Okay, so just move that ball. I am really skeptical this is a shade. But then again, there's not many things it gets tossed in here. It threw my camera, which is just a jerk thing to do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I need to put items in here, because if it's a shade, it should not. Okay, I hate game crashes, man. I think I know why my hand was big, apparently, because the game crashed. Okay, where did the shoe... Oh, it's still right there. Okay, good. Let me pick these up. It's not a shade. It's either a Goryo, Myling, or Spirit. It's hard to tell, but based on the behavior so far, it's either between Spirit or Myling. Which, again, I can't tell unless it hunts. So let me go check my sanity. Not stamina, sanity. And also, let me tell chat that the last one crashed. Because that's just straight up annoying. Oh, it doesn't let me. That's stupid. Let's see what it does. Oh wait, it can't be a Goryo. Goryos can't do interactions outside the ghost room. They can still do events, but not interactions. Which means it's between Spirit and Myling. And Spirit's a bit tricky. That's a prime. That airball attack was prime example how you know it's not an Oni. Just open the door. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can actually just get the last evidence, and then I can tell which one it is. Because it can't be this. It's literally... It's between those three, which I have not seen UV at all, so this is highly a spirit. And I haven't seen ghost writing either. Like, try Spirit Box. Let me try Spirit Box. Wherever I put it. Where did I put Spirit Box? Also, I think I need another one of these, yeah. Okay, let me go do two things. Let me, one, go take sanity pills, get my person's sanity back up to 100. That way it buys me, oh my gosh, it buys me way more time. And then, let me get firelight so that way I can get this second stupid video. And then let me find out what I did with the spirit box and such. Because I have it somewhere. Just keep trying. So far, nothing. Turn on the light in the next room. Thank you. It finally stepped in the salt, but I don't think it's UV. I don't... It has to be a spirit. Which means it's ghost writing, and this ghost is being extremely hesitant with the ghost writing. I gotta get another video recording before I leave real quick. So that way I have at least that. Okay, this is highly a spirit, and I am getting out because I don't want to die. I'm gonna explain why. There's two different reasons why. What's up? The stream crashed. I'm so sorry. It crashes sometimes. I don't know why it is. You just missed how I was telling if it's a spirit or a myling, and I just figured it out. Yeah, it happens. I don't know why it happens. I usually don't have any problems with internet. I think it's just on YouTube's part. Because, like, it's never been an internet connection issue. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. If I'm right, I just got it to hunt. I blame the rib cage. Let's see. It's the twins. Okay, so that's interesting. So, that's fine. We learn for next time. I still get a lot of money from it. Let me explain what the twins do. Because the twins have two different mechanics. One is their just like their overall. They can do double interactions at the same exact time. I'm kind of surprised as the twins because I did not see it doing much. I'm curious, what is the evidence for twins? Interesting. I don't know, man. It just happens. So let me go ahead. A spirit is a tricky one. The spirit basically is smudges really do deter it, and it can't hunt longer than any other ghost. Miming it's quite literally deaf. You can scream at the top of your lungs and you won't be able to hear it. It won't be able to hear you. No, what? To be fair though, the stream crashed as soon as I mentioned the cursed hand being a class. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick. No, not yet. I'm at a happy birthday. I don't think it's his birthday. No, it isn't. My birthday's not till April 29th, which is far away. It is this game's birthday, though. So that's a good thing. Oh, yeah, I didn't explain the second part of the twins. Okay, for the second part of the twins, is based off of Hunt. There are two different ghost entities. One of them will get randomly chosen, and one will be faster, one of them will be slow. So, that's how you can usually tell it's a twin during a hunt. Hunts can be very beneficial if you not only listen to how fast they're moving, but also see them in person. I'm 19, man. I'm young. I'm young as hell, man. Young as I can be. I'm gonna check on Bloodless channel real quick. See, okay, hasn't. Yeah, I know what you mean. I graduated at the age of 19, so I know what you mean. 12 to 11. I don't know if I started playing at 11 or 12. It's between one of those two. All I know is I've been playing this for like more than 7 years, up probably to 9 to 8, one of the two, most likely. It's just I've been playing this for a while. My brother had a maxed out account on the old version, like, of this game. And I would do... Dang. I know 2 of my friends are in college right now. But anyways, back to my brother's story. So, he had a max account, and I have... These streams are, like, very, very old. Like, if you were to go into my lives, and you scroll all the way down, you will see some from, like, 3 years ago, or such. And, like, in that one, I heavily covered a spirit because the game kept giving me a spirit a lot of the times. And, like, the most trickier ghosts in this are spirits. Spirits are tricky in this because they don't really have a easy mechanic for certain. Theirs is kind of more difficult. In this or in real life? If you're talking about in this, you just get money by either discovering what the ghost is, and it also depends on the difficulty. Literally. I was like, this is like, I got it like 5 times. I'm like, I'm tired of spirits. I want something different. I don't really want to say, and it's not because I don't make any money, I'm just saying it's not really something I would bring up. Also, you can take notes here, class. It can't be a gen, because gens can't shut off breakers. It could be in the basement. I would hate this as a basement ghost. No, it's not. Okay. Oh yeah, plenty of times. Matter of fact, my brother made me kill myself to it to get the achievement. To die to a demon in 30 seconds. Which was kind of hilarious in a way. I was kind of sacrificing myself for that achievement. It possibly... However, there's 2 different ways to test that. From hunting to see what the speed is when you're at, like, really low sanity. As well as you can use the spirit box to test for that. Because if you get a response from the spirit box, it is a Mori, it will curse you, you'll lose sanity, and you can tell off that. Yeah, I literally sacrificed myself to the demon. Now, I have a suspicion it might be in this hallway. Give me a sign. Okay, yeah, that's in this hallway. What teacher this? You can learn a lot. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, never mind. Wait, maybe. Okay, never mind. I thought, Bloodless was starting a new stream, I thought, but it's false alarm. Oh, no, it's upcoming. At 9, at 9 o'clock p.m. Okay. I mean, don't tell anybody this, but I had a perverted ghost. I asked it one question, do you like children? And holy cow, the first thing this ghost literally does is immediately shut the door on me, and I'm like, what in the world? Lucky it's just an event, but still. I know, it was the most creepiest thing. I'm like, why? My profile picture is literally a country ball of a deer, because I am obsessed with geography and history. I drew that myself. Oh, oh yeah, I do like his profile picture, yeah. Oh, theirs. I'm gonna say theirs because I don't know your gender. I would not. Also, I should have been doing this with the light off. I should have. No, as to the spirit box, you should at least do it like 5 times. And since I'm on PlayStation, I do get the button prompts, but like, it's just more easier. Temperature, you can check with lights on. Also, this place. What are you, a Thay? A Thay ages in this. Kind of like us. You're welcome, man. Anytime. I always love people's interesting profile pictures, like especially yours. Yours is one of the best. Well, not the best, but like it's still one of the most cooler ones. You both have very cool profile pictures. Matter of fact. It already stepped on this. I just placed this down. But it hasn't stepped on this one yet. Give me a sign, please. Am I annoying yet, Ghost? Am I pissing you off, Ghost? I don't like how it threw this picture of a dog. That's rude of it. If I were to say anything, all my things that I made, because I used to do a alternate future scenario, but I could never get into it, and plus, like, animating all of it was just harder for me, because I don't have a computer, so everything I had to do with animation and stuff. Where? Where is she? Wait, where's the... Okay. Interesting. Really interesting. We can talk about both. Cause I am curious to know what it's like, because usually I have to do everything on mobile. So whenever I make like regular videos, I have to use an app on mobile to like cut certain parts off of a video or such, or do really anything with it. I forgot I got ghost orbs. And these ghosts are not looking promising either. I'm going to leave for a minute and give the ghost a time to cool down, because apparently she did not like me at all. I'm going to... One of my objectives... That's annoying. Grab these two. I hope it's so I have two different ones. I have one that records. Also, that was extremely quick. And then I have one that's called, I think it's called Cap Editor or something like that. Let me bring it up real quick on my phone. Yeah, CapCut Editor. What's up? You did not miss much, other than the ghost being mad at me. That's kind of the only thing you missed. It has not traveled over here yet, which is interesting. But definitely, if you want to learn more about this game, you actually have the game, get to level 50 as soon as possible, make it to evidence, and then keep trying at that. That's my recommendation on how you can master this game. Because then you learn every single time just based off what the ghost does, if you are observant enough. Kinda. Give me a sign, please. I need you to do something, ghost. So I'm pretty sure I need photos, don't I? Oh, I need a photo of the ghost. Well, I don't know where she was that one time, so... Yep. I am going to check the thermometer real quick. See if it's cold in this room. It is in fact cold. Remnant, Yuri, Hantu, Onryo. Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I can test for Onryo. Hantu, Yuri, Remnant, I'm gonna struggle with testing. Because I need all three of them to hunt. Which is not gonna be fun for me. Because of the fact. I have not heard it slam any doors yet, so I'm very skeptical that it's not a Yuri. No. It showed up behind somewhere. I think it showed up in this room and the door was closed. It just did an event. Yeah, this is a fun game. It's definitely worth one of the ones to get. And like I said, it takes time to get used to the ghost. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, second. That's the second firelight blowout. This is how you test for an Onryo. On the third blowout, it's supposed to do a hunt. Now, will it do that hunt? That is a good question. This is the second blowout, so I am safe right here. But as soon as this gets to the third, I am moving far into the kitchen. That's safer. Can you just please play level... I don't know what that is. Okay, that's the second blowout. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna get behind this. Because I don't trust that it is an Onryo, and I don't want to die. Hopefully it doesn't spawn directly on top of me, because I don't know what spawn location is going to be. But we're about to find out. He's going to join me on this, and I don't know if we're going to do professional or if we're going to do customs. Like I'm doing right now. Because I have a different setup for... Gosh. For a Hantu, you really hate the breaker, it seems. I am really starting to think it is a Hantu, but only because this thing has shut off the breaker like 7 times now. I need to sing the hunt, I need to call it over and see what his speed's like. And if it will speed up at all. Because by the time it gets to right there, I am crouching. It can still see over this. And the remnant is... Okay. You're becoming a nuisance, Ghost. Leave the breaker on. Okay, yeah, I am calling it Hantu there. This thing has shut off the breakers like 8 times. Yeah, let's call it. Because I also need to see what Bloodless is doing. So, what was that? What was that I just saw at the bottom of my screen?
Welcome back.
It is a
Looks like
Hantu.
prepared some jobs for
Okay,
you.
take notes. Hantus really apparently hate the Breaker, which I thought was going to definitely be. Literally, he shut it off like 5 million times. Like, my gosh. Okay, what is Bloodless doing?